like, share, subscribe. I'm gonna forget to tell you later.
Oh, it's been a while. It's copper donut time. So, here's something that's been on my mind for, well, I guess for a few years now. And wait, I gotta, okay, start. It's censorship in a way, but more of the cancel culture. Like, it seems that nobody wants to hear what anyone else has to say. And I am the exact opposite. I want to hear what everybody has to say because that's the only way you're going to choose your friends. Like, people are like, oh, that's racist or that's homophobic. Yeah, I want to know who's racist and homophobic because I don't want to fucking hang out with them. Like, if everybody's afraid to say anything, you're never going to get to know anybody. Maybe there's a bunch of racist homophobes that are looking for friends. Now they're never going to know who their buddies are. Like, I mean, that's a little bit preposterous, but not like there's any racists left. It just, I don't know. I can't. I'm trying to do this without giving out names, but anyways, somebody I know is gay. Like a lot of people I know are gay, but this one person, anytime anybody says anything bad about gays, they get up in arms and they don't want their voice, that person's voice to be heard, and I understand, that hurts. Like, I don't care who you are, what you've done, what your sexual preferences are, as long as it's not hurting anybody, as long as everybody's a consenting adult, then whatever, do what you got to do. But like, when nobody is allowed to say anything, nobody's gonna say anything. They're still gonna say anything under their breath, and like the way it is now, basically, like where they'll say something. Like, I had a guy working for me when they had the Truth and Reconciliation Day. So for people who don't know about this, there was residential schools, and all of the natives were rounded up. Not all of them, but they tried to round them all up, take all of their children out of their homes. And this is, long before I was born, but it was still going on, like up until I believe the 90s or something like that. So, anyways, they made a Truth and Reconciliation holiday, like a federal holiday. So for people to remember what happened, what our government, what our churches, what they did to these people. And it was horrific. Like, you wouldn't believe it. And but anyways, when the government made this federal holiday, like a statutory federal holiday, so government employees, and whoever else chooses to honor that is welcome to. So I get a phone call. I didn't even know that it had been made a holiday. But I get a phone call from an employee going, well, isn't that stupid? Now they get their own holiday, like a stat holiday. Blah, 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 that's all that. And I was just like, oh, really? What are you talking about? So he tells me, and I was like, oh, okay, that's the way you feel about it. I'm not paying you for that holiday. My other employees got paid for that holiday. It made me mad, and there was, legally I don't have to pay for that holiday because it's a federal holiday and I'm not a federal company. But it just made me mad that somebody, well, first of all, that they thought that I was open to the conversation made me mad. I worked with this person years and years ago. I shouldn't say years and years ago, up until a few years ago. And never once, gave the impression that I was up for that kind of conversation. The reason I left the company we worked for, I'm done. Anyways, I was for, racism and homophobia in the workplace and unsafe conditions. Like, there was a whole bunch of things, but that was a big part of it. And so yeah, I don't know why I was confided in, but either way, it didn't end well for them. Anyhow, I'm done. That was not a very big one.